welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
The kicker, Will Reichert, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Minneapolis. Ray McLeod on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Falcons come out, and they are led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now the lefty Penix on first down. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Unfortunately, Mike, over my career, I've been in this guy's shoes plenty of times, probably more than I wish to admit. You take your eyes off the ball. You think about becoming a runner before securing the catch, and when you do that, you end up watching the ball fall to the ground.
Now Penix to throw on second down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
3rd and 7. To throw again, it's Penix. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Ray McLeod. Touchdown, Falcons.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
Mike, when you put the film on of J.J. McCarthy, what really jumps off the screen is his ability to display footwork both inside and outside the pocket. And those movement throws, especially in today's NFL, they are so critical. On top of all that, he has a lot of trust in his arm. He's not afraid to attack tight windows. If he can continue to develop, continue to hone this obvious talent, he could really be a special player in this league.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
McCarthy to the air on second down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
That's good for a Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
The pressure gets there and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 29-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. And they are facing a 2nd and long. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
They'll run it here with Jones. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Riker good with the extra point. And the Vikings come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Jamal Agnew now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready now for their second drive. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Penix. Working his way out left. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Third down and 9. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. To the right. That's Pitts. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. Cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. To get this complete, it's Thielen over the middle. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
And 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
First down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. Catch made by Thielen. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Chandler now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Vikings offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. On the give, it's Jones. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw, it's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no good.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Back deep, the dangerous Jamal Agnew. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. Low-scoring game, all tied, 3rd quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
And a Falcon 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
And another 1st down, and another big gainer. This time, 23 yards.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed, great run.
And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 7. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Penix on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
4th down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. This from 45 yards away. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He'll get this into the hands of Thielen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Throwing again is McCarthy. He takes off, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
First down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's got his man, Jefferson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, they come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down. They'll drop to throw. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Vikings first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
A field goal only ties it. When you find yourself this close, you're thinking 6. Let's take the lead. But now after that first down loss, it really changes the approach now on 2nd and 3rd. You have to at least come away with points.
The show can't sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
It's 3rd and goal.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Big play. 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
14, Falcons 10.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Agnew on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Out of a shotgun, it's Penix. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
On 1st down, it's Penix. That's to Pitts, the tight end. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. He'll look London's way again. It's complete again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Again, it's Penix. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st down, Atlanta.
So a win here for the Vikings. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And are going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.